We are back for another NBA 2K25 build video, and in this video I will be giving you guys a power forward build that, for me, I'm making this build. This is the first build I'm gonna really be using because with this build I can play power forward, I can play lockdown if I need to, I should be able to play and guard bigs, I should be able to play and guard guards, and I really should just be able to do it all and also be able to get dunks, pretty good shooting, have a good midi, and have ball handling. So this is like my all around wing build that I will be using. And obviously I have my other builds. If you haven't checked those out, check out the channel and make sure you subscribe. I will be having a ton of NBA 2K25 content, but let's go ahead and jump into it. So you can see we're going 6'7", 229, 7'3" wingspan. Now the reason for the 7'3" wingspan is because that is the highest it goes at 6'7", and you still get an 87 mid-range, which I will explain, but it pretty much gives you silver shifty shooter. The way I went 229, and that is just pretty much, you can go lower if you want, but that's where I just went to keep the most way I can to keep agility at 84, which I'll get into. So let's look at the attributes. So to start, you can see, which I did mess it up because I messed with the weight, so but to start, you do get a 70 close shot, which I believe that is tied to something. I believe it's the mid-range. Nope, it's the offensive rebound. So I lied. So it is the offensive rebound. So it's a 70 close shot. Driving layup 67, which is tied to the driving dunk, which at 87, you are going to get silver posterizer, and you will get gold aerial wizard. So you will be able to get putback and stuff with the, you see the 80 offensive rebound. Now, I will get down there in a minute, but just to quickly, because you're like, oh, well, why do you have way higher offensive rebound than defensive rebound? It is because the defensive rebound costs you a lot more, and you need 80 to be able to get silver rebound chaser, so I will explain that in a minute. But 45 standing dunk is just for animations, to be honest. 47 post control, it is tied to something. Now, the shooting, there is different ways you can go about this. Now, I feel like for me, with this build, like I said, I want to be able to be more of a, if I'm playing with my friends where I trust my guard and stuff like that, I'll be more of a spot up. So I feel like a 75 three-pointer is good enough. You will be able to get all silver shooting badges. So you'll have silver Deadeye, set shot specialist silver, and shifty shooter silver, because I will use 3 cap breakers to get my midi to an 87, which will give you the silver shifty shooter, and I believe at 85 it does give you the silver Deadeye. So your three-pointer is a little bit lower, but it shouldn't be that hard to shoot on catch and shoots with a 75 three-pointer. I don't plan on, trying to shoot from limitless or anything like that. If that's your play style and you want to be able to be like more of a stretch and spread it out, then you should probably adjust the build differently. I am going with the 75 pass accuracy, which does give you silver break starter and silver dimer as well. Ball handle 75, that is where you do unlock a little bit more animations, and 75 speed of ball will get you lightning launch on silver. So if you're playing with the guard, the reason why I made it like this is because if I'm playing with the guard that's selling me, I can go get the rock, I can still make a play. Even then, I've been playing with this build a little bit, I can even shoot fades and stuff, especially with the midi, and be able to handle the rock if I need to. Also, if I do get rebounds, I can push the rock and stuff like that. So that is why I have playmaking, and that is why this is the first build I'm really grinding, because I can do anything and I can play with anybody. If I'm playing with good guards, I can spot up. If I'm not, I can handle the rock. I can play defense. If I got a big that can guard bigs, I can get on the perimeter. So that is why I love this build, and it's really, to me, a Draymond Green build on steroids. So 70 interior, that is going to get you the silver paint patroller. Now, like I said, if you don't feel like you need dribbling or you don't want as high as dunk, then you could definitely say, you know what, I'm going to be more of a paint defender and raise the interior defense. But at the 70 interior defense, you still do get silver paint patroller. So I still feel like you should be able to hold down the paint. Now, perimeter defense, I'm using 5 cap breakers on perimeter defense to get me to a 96. So you can see right now, it only gives you silver challenger, gold on-ball menace, gold pick dodger, and you also have silver and movable enforcer. You do have Hall of Fame off-ball pest, but once I put the 5 on, challenger goes all the way up to Hall of Fame. On-ball menace will be Hall of Fame. Now, I did mess with it, and at first, I did put my perimeter defense on 92, so I could get Hall of Fame pick dodger, and I also went lower weight so I could get the agility higher. to be able to get Hall of Fame pick dodger. But then I thought about it. I was like, if I'm making a real lock build where I'm always on the ball, then I would make the build differently. So with this build, I'm like, I don't really need Hall of Fame pick dodger because I shouldn't be on the ball guarding, through screens and stuff as much compared to having like the challenger and on ball menace. Because I'm thinking if I'm playing power forward, I'm on the bottom of the pick and roll, and with this build, I can switch late. And maybe they rescreen, but I feel like gold pick dodger should be good enough. So that is why I only went 91 instead of a 92 to get Hall of Fame pick dodger. But still, you get 2 tier 1 perimeter defensive badges, 1 gold, and then immovable enforcer. Once I do use the other cap breakers, which I will use 3 on strength, you will be able to get immovable enforcer on gold. The steel, now the steel is 89. I will use 2 on steel. So far we have 3 cap breakers on mid range, 5 on perimeter defense, and steel on 2, using 2 of them to be able to get the gold glove. So you'll have gold glove and you already have gold interceptor on the build. So that's going to be good. You can play lanes. You can go, obviously you have the max wingspan too, and you'll be able to go blitz and get steals and stuff like that with gold glove as well. Block. Now this build does, I wish you could get a little bit higher to be able to get your block to 88 so you can get gold high flying denier. But I will use 2 cap breakers on block to get it to 86. Now the 86 does give you silver pogo stick. So with this build, you'll have silver pogo stick, silver paint patroller, and silver high flying denier. Now with this, obviously you won't be able to get as many blocks if you obviously add on Hall of Fame or something like that. But I still feel like even without my build being maxed out, I'm getting blocks on this build with just lower block than, I think my block, I only upgraded to like 78 and I'm still getting a lot of blocks and stuff. You should still be able to get blocks and protect the rim with silver with this build. And also, since there's 2 tier 2 badges, for my max +1, I will probably use that on paint patroller or high flying denier to get one of them to gold because it's tier 2. The other option for the tier 2 is I would also be able to, once I use the cap breaker on strength, get this to gold and stack it to be able to get Hall of Fame immovable enforcer if I feel like that badge is better than the blocking ones and keep the block ones on silver. But regardless, you will have all of the blocking badges on silver. Now, like I said, to the rebounding. So I went 80 offensive rebound and 65 defensive rebound, and that is simply because of it's cheaper to upgrade your offensive rebound. And for me, I feel like if you're playing park and stuff like that, offensive rebound is usually better anyways. But I also think with silver rebound chaser, you should be able to get rebounds. And my tier 1 badge, max +1, I will use on rebound chaser to get gold rebound chaser. So I am hoping that with gold rebound chaser and a 65 defensive rebound, I should be able to rebound good enough. Like I said, this isn't a build that's playing just center. I want to be able to guard the paint. I want to be able to rebound, which I feel like it will be able to do. But you can also play on the perimeter. So I don't feel like if you're looking to be like just a menace on the boards and stuff, I would definitely change some things around and lower some stuff. Now you can lower, like, for example, I messed earlier with the dunk, and you can lower the dunk to like a 73, and you'll get like a bronze posterizer, and you can put your rebound, defense rebound all the way up to like an 82, and you can mess around with stuff even more. But for me, I feel like with gold rebound chaser, once I use the max +1, silver box out too. So if I'm boxing out, then I should be able to have like my big or someone else help rebound as well. But you should still be able to hold down your own, as to be honest. So that's why you'll go with you'll have silver rebounding, and you can upgrade to gold with your max +1. Speed's a 78. Obviously, I wish I was a little bit faster, especially if I feel like I'm guarding ball more. But 78 with the 84 agility, which that's the thing that did get messed up when I lowered the weight. But 78 speed, you should be pretty, should be able to move good enough. You can, like I said, you can move stuff around. If you don't want ball handle and stuff like that, upgrade your speed, be faster, stuff like that. But as like a power forward playing, switching stuff, I feel like 78 speed, 84 agility, which that is going to get you the on-ball menace on gold, which I don't know if I showed that before because it went down, but like you can see, or no, that's to get the 84 agility to get it on Hall of Fame. So I misspoke. You already got gold. The next upgrade is Hall of Fame. which that does get you, with the +5, you will get to a 96 perimeter to get that threshold. And then the strength, as I mentioned, 82, I will use 3 cap breakers there to get that to an 85 to be able to get immovable enforcer on gold. You also will actually get silver brick wall. So if you are playing some like a hybrid big in the park or something, you can still set screens with a silver brick wall. And also with the playmaking badge, which I don't think I talked about too much, you do get strong handle on gold actually. So like I said, with your handling the ball, you should get good animations, you will get strong handle, and you also get bronze handles for days, ankle assassin, and bronze unpluckable as well. So I don't think I really mentioned that. And just to go back over the cap breakers, you will, like I said, I plan on using 5 on perimeter defense to get those Hall of Fame perimeter badges, 3 on mid-range to get the shifty shooter on silver, and yeah, shifty shooter on silver, and you also get Deadeye on silver. And then the steel, so that's 8 right there. Steel 2 to get gold glove, and 2 on block to get the silver pogo stick, which that leaves you at 12. And then 3 on strength to be able to get the immovable enforcer. So that will be your 15 cap breakers when this build is completely maxed out. And the vertical is on 75. That is what gets you the silver posterizer, and you still will have, you know, the other badges, aerial wizard, high flying denier, and pogo stick, that all are kind of tied to the vertical. So that's the threshold there. I will show you guys the name of this build and stuff. Like I said, I look at it as like a Draymond Green on steroids, even though I don't get the Draymond Green comparison, but you're going to go be able to dunk on people. You do get pro contact dunks off of 2 based on the dunk, and it's a perfect name. I love the name for this build. Inside the arc, small ball 4. That's exactly what I'm looking for with this build, is to be able to play small ball 4, switch on the perimeter, go attack the rim, handle the ball. 75 pass act, can still pass and kick it out and stuff. And you know, I feel like you can just play any role with this build. That's why it's the first build that I'm actually using a lot. So I hope this video helps you guys make a build that you guys like. Let me know in the comments what you think. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see y'all in the next one.